Hello, everybody, and welcome to the transitional episode of Selling Homes with Silas. I'm calling it a transitional episode because I am changing the name. And I was told when you're changing the name to specifically come on and do a transitional episode so that people understand why suddenly your artwork is changing, why it looks a little different. I'm supposed to come on here and tell you and spend a whole podcast episode. This is not going to be a long podcast, just going to be a couple minutes here, me telling you what's going on. For those of you that have listened before, my name is Silas and I'm a real estate agent in the Seattle, Washington area. But if you're not in Seattle, that's okay. My information applies to most people in most states, and anything that's different, your local agent can tweak for you. But buying a house is buying a house most places. Selling a house is selling a house in most places. This episode, this podcast is going to continue being about giving sellers tips to sell their homes. That's not changing at all. I am changing just the title to You're Selling a Home with Silas and Stein. The reason is because my other podcast, the home buying podcast, which you could also go listen to if you are going to be entering the buying market for the first time in a long time, you can go listen to that. That one is called You're Buying a Home with Silas and Stein. And we're looking to build on that extension, that phrase, that brand. I also have a movie podcast. You're Watching a Movie with Silas and Stein. Maybe one day I'll have another one. You're Eating Food with Silas and Stein. I don't know where it could go, but that's where this is going to go. I'm changing the name. I'm going to have new artwork. It's coming right at you. The great thing though, the real estate brand that this all falls under, Silas Gets Real, where I get real about real estate, where I educate about real estate. That is a YouTube channel that is going to contain both buying and selling tips. You can go to that, subscribe to that, and get all the information there. So Silas Gets Real, youtube.com/@SilasGetsReal, or however it is they have that listed now. SilasGetsReal.com is my website. You can check that out. Currently in the midst of making that look prettier than it was. Doing a lot of good things in 2026, I think. And this is one of them. If you're looking at the past episodes, you're probably going, Silas, you have not put up an episode in a long time. You're right. It was a big year in 2025 for me personally. Professionally, there's a lot that happened. So, but now I'm back at it. I'm going to be back in here. I'm really dedicating to the podcasting. I want to reach more people. So I'm going to be releasing episodes more regularly on here. And more regularly for this program is probably just almost anything I could do more. But it's changing its name. That's why I'm on here to tell you. Just a short little, had to be long enough so Apple doesn't think I made a mistake by putting it up here. I'm also working on an ebook, a free ebook. You're Selling a Home ebook that's going to kind of guide you through the process of how to sell a home, what you're going to be doing when you're with an agent, or if for some reason you're not using an agent. And I discuss that in the ebook. It can help you think about things that you might not have thought of when you're looking to sell your home. And I think it's just good to be prepared. I like to, I've always given my buyers my ebook on buying a home so that they can look that over and not be surprised about anything as we're going through the process. And it's been very useful. And I thought, I really need this for the selling side. So I've been working on that, and you can get a copy of that. You could be one of the first people to get it. Once I'm done, I'll put you on my list and send it out to you just email me at Silas, that's SILAS, at silasgetsreal.com. And yeah, just tell me where you're from. I'll send it out to you. And of course, if you are looking to sell a home and you are in the Seattle, Washington area, greater metro, east side, whatever, I'd love to help you out. If not, if you're somewhere else and you still need an agent, I have connections all over the United States. I love to vet out agents and connect good listeners with good agents. And I don't just mean like good at their job, good people. I like to get work to good people. And hopefully you want good people in your life who are going to help you do one of the bigger financial transactions of your life. And if you'd like to do that, if you'd like to get good people involved, email me. I'll help make that connection happen. Anyway, thank you so much for listening. Thank you for subscribing. And hopefully you're going to enjoy the episodes that are going to start coming out rapidly. Just out there. Just drop it into your little podcast app and go, look, Silas, another episode. Thank God. Now I can really celebrate the new year because I have more podcasts to listen to from Silas about real estate, my favorite thing in the world, next to Star Wars. Okay, so that's it. That's the program. Thank you for listening. I'm Silas Lindenstein, Boutique Brokerage. Happy home selling.
Selling a home, I got something to say. Call Silas Lindenstein today. If you need some advice, the real estate guy, he got the answers and I'm talking precise. Learning everything you need to know from the start of the process to the day you close. He's a likable guy, you won't find a better host. So here's the show. It's you selling a home with Silas Lindenstein. It's you selling a home. You want, learning all the ways you could be a savant. If you're working with Silas, you know the vibe is doper than anything you've ever been a part of. If you got a problem, he'll help you solve it. You could take a seat, but the beat, it's bouncing. When you see the show, you'll be hooked and astounded. He'll tell you what the deal is, he won't beat around it. It's you selling a home with Silas Lindenstein. 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 If you need some advice, the real estate guy, he got the answers and I'm talking precise. Learning everything you need to know from the start of the process to the day you close. He's a likable guy, you won't find a better host. So here's the show. It's you selling a home with Silas